morning.
You join us at the start. I mean, we're only about a mile in of section 9, the last section. A couple 100 miles to go, that's all.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, it seems weird. There's our saying, doesn't it? Oh, we've only got 200 miles to do. And you know, any previous walk, we thought, Jesus, we've walked 200 miles. You know, it's strange how it alters your perceptions. But we've just had 3 days in Barnstaple.
Yeah,
Fabulous. Fabulous, lovely place with Nikki, who was just the loveliest lady.
A brand new puppy.
Yes, who was too gorgeous for words.
Yeah.
Cross between a lurcher and a cockapoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a bit of a cockapoo look about her.
Yeah, but you can see the lurcher in it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sort of skinny and long-legged,
Yeah.
really long-legged. Yeah. Beautiful little thing. Anyway, so this is the start of our final section. Barnstaple to, although we now got not Land's End, we'll go through Land's End and end up at, oh, hang on, person coming, bike. And then end up at, hang on, Mick, I've not got you, end up at Lizard Point. It's all very exciting.
Interesting looking cloud behind us.
Yeah, very interesting looking cloud behind us. Yeah. So, not really much to add this morning.
No.
We're all feeling okay.
Yeah.
Still got the last remnant of this bloody cold, but, you know, nothing more than that, is it, really?
No.
Rest, I think, has done us good.
Yeah.
So,
I was snoring last night, apparently. Yeah. Not good. Not happy about that.
no. But apart from that, nothing to report.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this, as you can see, if you look behind us, Mick was just reading a notice, is the line of an old railway line. And look at it, flat, straight.
From the clay works into...
Yeah, into Barnstaple.
Into Barnstaple.
Yeah. So, I think we've got a couple of 3 miles of this, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a sort of fairly easy, ease yourself back in kind of a start. It's also, you know, cyclists, as you can see.
Yeah. We're probably in
walkers and runners and cyclists and dog walkers and, you know, it's a well-used path. Yeah. Anyway, I've nothing to add. Have you, Mick?
No.
We'll film as we go. Yeah?
Weather set for the week, so...
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had rain, haven't we, while we've been in at Nicky's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's kind of got that out of the way before we had to start walking again, which is good.
Yeah.
Yep. No, nothing more to add, so we'll film as we go and we'll speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. afternoon.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've had second break already, so it's quite late afternoon. But we're on the coast path. I can actually see the sea just through the trees. But it has been an absolute roller coaster, Mick, hasn't it?
Tough going.
Oh, tough, tough, tough. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Just, you know, huge steep ups, huge steep downs. Yes. So, but stunning scenery.
Yeah.
And now we've got this little section. Well, we had a section, didn't we, just before last break, which was in a place, we stopped in a place called Bucks Mills, which has got about a dozen houses, but it did have a bench. And we sat on the bench and brewed a cup of tea and, yeah, had a bite to eat, so. Yeah.
Oh, something in front.
Oh, somebody in front.
Yeah.
We're just keeping an eye, people in front. Yeah, so not really a lot to say today. What have you got to say today, Hub? Anything?
Nothing.
No.
Just hard day.
Hard day. We're really just saying hello, checking in. We're heading for a campsite tonight at Higher Clovelly.
Yeah.
Clovelly.
Hello.
I'll get it right in a minute. That's where, oh, he's right, he's walking away. That's where we're headed tonight. Hopefully about another 3 or 4 miles and no more than that. And then tomorrow, Heartland Point, and we finish at a youth hostel.
Yep.
I love the way they still call them youth hostels. They tend to be full of old biddies like us, don't they? When we go. Yeah, but you know, cheap and in the right place, so it works. So, nothing really to add. You, Mick? No. This
Hard
would.
day at the office, but
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. All right, just going to say goodbye then. Speak to you tomorrow.
yeah, bye.
Bye. Good afternoon.
Hi.
It's not good morning at all. It is afternoon. It is an absolutely glorious day. Now I'm just going to swing and show you the sea. I'm going to do a big circle. Can you see the sea behind me? Keep going all the way around and way over there somewhere. I don't know. I just think we're too far away to see it on this small screen. Anyway, is Heartland Point. The well, it doesn't even look like a lighthouse now, does it?
One once.
It was one once. I don't know what it is now. But anyway, it is over there. So all morning we've been walking out on this promontory, haven't we? And then the Heartland Point, the point with the lighthouse, whatever, is the point at which we then scoot round. It's out to that and then back down the other side, which is where we will be tonight in a youth hostel. Again, I say it does make me smile because these youth hostels are always full of old folk. So, but that's fine. That doesn't matter. We'll just join them. We are the old folk. So today, anything to say, Mick? I mean, good camp last night.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, good site, good facilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Nice
good.
flat pitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tough day yesterday.
Oh, so many. This has been, and I mean, this not quite so badly today. Mick, is that a post over there for us?
Well,
Yeah.
see it closed.
Yeah. It's not been quite so. I mean, it started off with the ups and downs, but yesterday was a complete roller coaster. We ended up doing better part of 3,000 feet of ascent, didn't we, Mick?
Yeah.
just up and down and up and down and up and down. But very tiring on the legs. And about 16 and a half miles, was it?
Yeah, well, yeah.
And we had a later start because we were at the hotel, weren't we, in, what was that place? Appledore. Pub, yeah, the pub. So we had sort of a later breakfast, and consequently we were sort of fairly late into camp. But again, to say, like Mick said, great facilities and, you know, flat pitch, and we slept great, didn't we?
Say it again.
We slept well, didn't we?
Yes. Yeah,
We weren't far from a major road, but that didn't really bother us greatly. Anyway, today, Youth Hostel, and tomorrow through Bude, I believe. But anyway, nothing else to add today. Mick,
No,
anything?
no, all good.
Yeah.
Fit, healthy, heads
Yeah.
down, boogie, and all that.
And a beautiful day, as you can see from the sky behind us.
Yeah.
So, talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Well, I was about to say good morning,
Yeah.
but realised that it is, in fact, just afternoon.
Yeah.
So, last night, we stopped about, 3/4 of a mile outside Bude, was it, would you say?
Yeah.
That campsite?
Well, this side of Bude,
Yeah.
we went through.
Upper Lindstone, we went through Bude, thinking, we'll do our shopping in Bude.
Rookie mistake.
Yes, forgetting altogether that it was Sunday. So walked past Sainsbury's at about 4:20, and it shuts at 4 o'clock on a Sunday. So however, the campsite had a shop which stocked gas at a reasonable price.
That's
So we're
shopping inverted commas.
yes. So dinner last night was a bit of a ramshackle affair. However, we were hungry. It was tasty and it worked. So.
Go on, list the menu.
Oh, right. So we had, and I mean, really, oh, excuse me, I'm going through a stile. Oh, Nick will be through in a minute. I'll just stand you on side and wait.
Carry on, I'll catch up.
Yeah. So, very limited in this shop. Very limited. And we got nothing for a dinner. Well, nothing for today's either, had we? For today's snacks and stuff. So we're on our way now, in fact, to what we hope will be open in a couple of miles, a pub where we're hoping to do the full meal thing so we can snack tonight. But anyway, and we can shop tomorrow. So we're in this shop and we're walking around it trying to come up with no bread, nothing, but they'd got 4 croissants and 2, what do you call those things?
Well, they were like almost like a huge scone with chocolate.
Yeah, I can't remember what you call them.
No.
But breakfast things anyway. And quite nice, you know. So we had, last night, we had a croissant each. Savoury it was, ended up being, because the only other thing we could find was half a dozen eggs and a tin of spaghetti. Heinz was decent spaghetti.
Yeah, Heinz.
So we're sitting in the porch, we're sitting in the tent, Mick's heating up spaghetti on his cooker in his porch, and I'm scrambling eggs on my cooker in my porch. And so we had scrambled eggs, half a tin of spaghetti each, and mopped up all the sauce with a croissant.
Yeah.
And you know, bizarrely, it was really nice. Yeah, random, but really nice. So, anyway.
Yesterday was a really tough day too.
It really was, yeah. I mean, other days we've said roller coaster, but the day coming from Elmscott down to Bude is recognised as like the toughest day on, or one of the toughest days on the Southwest Coast Path. You know, it's noted for it, isn't it, Mick?
Yeah. We got told about it enough.
Yes, there's so many people. The woman in the bloody youth hostel making it sound like it was going to be dangerous. Anyway, it was tough. You know, 10 I counted, all the way downs and all the way ups on these cliffs. But bloody spectacular. Really, wasn't it, Mick?
Yeah.
The scenery, absolutely stunning. But hard work. I mean...
But when people are giving you these warnings, you know, I always think, but that's why we came.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, what's the point in coming if you're not going to get stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it really was stunning. The views were incredible.
I mean, it
beautiful.
rates up with, you know, a few of the best days we've had on the whole trip.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah,
Yeah.
really does. Absolutely amazing. Today, well, as you can see from the thing behind me, we've got cloudy all day. We had a little shower this morning, didn't we?
Yeah.
But it is sticky kind of warm today,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, real mist and, you know, I mean, we said there might be boats out to sea. Who can say?
Yeah.
You know, because you really can't see far out that way.
No.
But yeah. So today we're going to, well, first we're going to Crackington Haven in the corner. Yeah. Crackington Haven, which we hope the pub will be open and we'll go for lunch.
You know, hopefully we can get some bits and bobs as well.
Yeah. And then tonight we're at Trevila Farm, maybe?
Yeah, something like that. Enough, anyway, close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're at a farm. campsite, so we're looking forward to that. Last night's campsite was one of these massive ones, lots of statics, lots of caravans. And oh my word, noisy neighbours who'd got to. They took. I mean, it was well after midnight, wasn't it? They were talking.
Yeah. Well, well, I woke up at 2 and they were still at it.
You know, you just think, shut up. You know?
And then the dogs went nuts.
Yeah. They'd got 2 dogs. I can't do. Oh, that's it. They got 2 dogs, and they were. And I mean, they were right outside our tent.
Yeah,
no hope of sleep. And then they'd got a van, hadn't they? And I mean, Mike still got his van, and you know, most people that know me know I had a van. And there's no way of opening and shutting the sliding door on a van quietly. But you know, when it's that time of night, make do with what you've got. Don't be in and out the bloody van and the sliding door, bang, Honestly, there was a lady that, I think in the tent opposite, said to Mick this morning as we were packing up, you know, I'd be surprised if you got any sleep last night. Well, not a lot would be the answer. Not an awful lot. It really was quite loud, wasn't it, Mick? Yeah. And it's a shame because it was a lovely site, lovely flat pitch. Yeah. I mean, a big site. But you know, sometimes with these big sites, they sort of not fence them off, but you know, hedges are planted and you get more sort of secluded areas, and it was nice.
They've almost done it in sections, so you don't get many tents in one or vans in one bit.
Yeah, really good shower block, and you know, just nice facilities. And I say thankful for the shop being, you know, and it still being open. A random selection of stuff. We've got a Kit Kat, which we haven't yet eaten. What else did we get, Mick?
Gas.
Oh, the gas. And the gas reasonably priced. One campsite shop, I can't remember which one it was, wanted £10 for a can of gas. Well, what was this one? 4 something?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that shows you how much £10 was far of the mark, you know, for goodness sake. Yes, really, nothing else to tell you. I've not filmed much this morning, and it's a job really, because when it's really murky, there isn't that much to see.
I mean, all we did was up really from.
We did, yeah.
The side.
Lots of up, but nothing like yesterday. Yesterday was a true roller coaster, but oh my, just the views. Well, let me turn you around. You can see the sea behind me. There. And I mean, we've just got farm the other side. Hedge and farm. Yeah, you see fields. But yeah, so it is beautiful. And this actually cooler today is, from a walking perspective, not unpleasant. It's just a shame it's so murky. I don't think it's as bad now as it was when we got up though, Mick, do you?
Sorry?
It's not as bad now as it was when we got up, is it? Murky.
No.
Yeah.
The
Anyway,
sky's high.
nothing to add. We'll film as we go, yeah?
Yeah.
Talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
aren't we? As soon as we woke up, we were in a pub last night called the Poldark Inn. Very nice. Yeah, and we didn't speak to you at all yesterday. And the day just kind of went, didn't it? It was just, you know. And we got these constant. I'm going to turn this camera around and show you what we've got here. The coastline. Can't really see it. But it's up, down, up, down, up, down, and you can see we're at the minute we're on an up. We're on the top, aren't we, Mick?
Yeah.
And then we've just come from back there where it went all the way down and all the way back up, and we're just about to head all the way down and all the way back up for the next couple of times, I think, looking at the path in front. And then there's a settlement over there which is Port Isaac, did it say, Mick?
I think it was, yes.
There's several, aren't there, port something or others along this bit of coast. But anyway, yeah, not a lot to report. Busy day again yesterday. Just, you know, it's just the constant up and down and up and down and up and down, and it just requires so much concentration. And there's a lot of it is stepped, you know, they've put steps in the path, you know, which honestly not great for the knees. But stunning coastline, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
Just
beautiful. You were saying yesterday about your one reservation, weren't you, of going north to south?
Because we know that Scotland is just stunning. North, you know, the Northwest Highlands we know are stunningly beautiful. That's why we keep going back. And I was a bit concerned that, you know, we were going to be walking away from the most spectacular part of the, you know, of the whole trip. No, we've never been to Cornwall before. Yeah, Devon and Cornwall, just something else. Yeah, something else. This coastline is just bloody hard work. Good Lord, it's hard
Bring
work.
your best leg muscles with you.
Yes, yes. I don't carry a big pack up and down it. I don't recommend it. It's, you know, it is very hard work, but absolutely brilliant. So tonight we're at a farm. I can't remember the name of it. And then tomorrow we're in Newquay, where we are just spending 2 nights, aren't we? Having one day. That'll be our final rest day before the end. I mean, does today take us below 100 needed?
I don't know. It's the answer to that. I mean,
but we get towards it, aren't we?
Yesterday we walked past a sign. We honestly don't know how accurate it was because it was on the perimeter of a caravan park.
Yeah.
And that said 72 to Lanza.
Yeah.
Like say,
and then it's 41 from there, isn't it, to Lizard?
Yeah. So whether that's correct or not.
Yeah. So actually today might see us needing below 100. We'll be in double figures, not treble. Yeah. And I'm not sure how we feel about that, to be honest.
No.
It's going to be a bit strange. But anyway, folks, we will continue to video as we go, and possibly won't get to. I mean, I might get time to put something out, might we? In Newquay, we'll see how we go. We don't want to put too much pressure on ourselves. Yeah. We're in a static van there. I don't think we've ever stayed in a static van, have we not? Since the kids were very small. We had one in the lake. That's right. Good Lord.
In Westmoreland.
And I mean, the kids were primary school age now, and they're in the 40s now. So, yeah. Don't know. I wonder if they remember it. So, do you remember that? Anyway, enough. We must get on. I've got to put this away so I can concentrate on this steep downhill coming.
Yeah,
Sticks required. Yeah, and we'll video as we go and speak to you tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay? Anything to add, Mick?
No, nothing. No. More up, more down.
Yeah. More down, more up. Yeah. See you soon. Bye.
Bye. Good morning.
Well, we are walking along a field of maize. This is quite early. It's only just gone 8, but today it should be raining. According to the forecast, it should be raining, and it's forecast wet pretty much the whole day, isn't it, Mick?
Yeah.
But we got up, and it was blowing a hoolie. I mean, here we've got this high hedge here, maize there, and we are quite protected, so it seemed like a good time, didn't it, to say hello, because we're protected from the wind, but it is blowing a hoolie, let me tell you. Over there, wet, windy. But we got up and the tent was dry. We were expecting, all hell to break loose. Rain through the night was forecast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we got away with like barely a sprinkle this morning, but the tent's gone away dry, which is just fabulous.
Yeah.
But the forecast for the day really is atrocious. So today we're walking cross country, not coast, which might mean quite a bit of minor road, but we're cutting a little chunk off.
Yeah, it'll keep us off the cliffs.
Yeah, and we're going to Newquay, where we have a static van, which is a new one for us, isn't it, Mick?
Yeah.
We haven't stayed in a static van since the kids were small. So we're over to Newquay, and we've got just 2 nights there, so we've got a day just to relax, hopefully recharge for the final push, really.
Yeah.
What do we need to say? Stayed at Trevethan Farm. Oh, here's that holiday park. Is that us there? Stayed at... Oh, hang on, I've got to negotiate one of these rather fun little style things. Hold on to your hats, people. We're going over this. There have been a variation on styles, let me tell you. All sorts have we had. That one's quite a simple one. Where the hell am I going, Nick? Through here? Through here?
Carry on talking.
Yeah. So we've had a variation of these strange styles. We're heading towards a holiday park, which I can see actually, Mick, down here. Don't know whether we can get through to it there. So what to tell you? I don't think we stayed at Trevethan Farm anyway, which was on a big hill but sort of flattish at the top, and it was nice. We had a good night, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, yep. Anyway, nothing really to add. We'll show you the static when we get there. You got anything to add, Mick?
Yeah.
Have you seen where we're going? Oh yeah,
There.
path right through the middle of the field. I can see it now. Oh, carry on. Oh, and there'd been muck spreading here. Delightful. It's been a while since we've walked through a field of poo.
Yeah, and maize.
And maize, yeah.
I should have shudders forevermore when I see a field of maize.
Yeah. I thought I was going to get lost. Shouting at me behind him, saying, "Don't leave me!" It was taller than me. Quite unsettling. Anyway, nothing more to add, people. We'll show you a static when we get there. I don't know how much we'll film today, just because there'll be an awful lot of road, which tends to be not that exciting, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So,
And I mean, if it starts to rain as well.
don't want the phone out, Yeah. So that's pretty much it. And if we don't talk to you before, we'll speak with you tomorrow.
All right.
Okay? Bye-bye. We are on, is it Cubert's Common?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's beautiful. Just a lot. The sea's over there, all the common ground.
Well,
We've just seen.
slow swing round.
Trying to see until we get to the sea. Oh yes, there you go, people. There is the sea. So we're not on the coast path. We're taking a cross-country path to a place called Holywell, and then the coast path then is 2 miles of beach, which clearly we're not going to do.
It's not only that, it's through dunes as well,
Yeah.
so
Not great.
we're not having that.
No. So we found an alternative route. But anyway, this morning has been lovely.
It has.
Yeah, we've sort of deviated our route, made it up as we've gone along, and it's been very nice indeed.
Yeah.
So last night before, Thursday it was, we walked into Newquay and we'd got a static van for 2 nights. Well, thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
We got there about 4 o'clock, didn't we?
Yeah.
And from maybe 11 onwards it had rained.
Yeah.
And I mean, we
Got
were as,
progressively worse, didn't it?
yeah, we were as wet as it's possible to be, you know, squelching in your feet.
Not. I wasn't wet. My shorts weren't wet and my hoodie weren't wet,
Yes.
but all outer stuff.
Yeah, and we've got the big pack covers now, and the pack, it had run down, the water had run down, and then sat in the back. You know, so we're walking with carrying a small lake in the bottom of your pack cover, which is bizarre. But anyway, it was grim.
Yeah.
Suffice it to say, it was grim. On a positive note, we did find a lovely cafe midday
Yeah.
where we had lunch and sat at a table. It was a very busy cafe, suffice it to say, because of the weather, I think.
Yeah.
I had lunch with a lovely couple and their 6-week-old baby,
Yeah.
called Rosemary, Romy for short, which is incidentally, the only time I've ever heard it was because my granddad used to call me it, Romy.
Yeah.
So that was quite bizarre. Anyway,
And then
That
we
was-
heard about the rain from one of the locals, didn't we?
yeah. So where the caravan was opposite the laundrette on this park, which was fab, or washing done. And I'd gone over to collect it from the dryer, and there was a lady in there, sort of a local lady, and she said that they apparently had a month's rain in a day. And I can vouch for that, because I mean, Mick, when we got to that caravan, it was like it went up a gear. It hammered it down. I mean, just stair rods,
Yeah,
didn't it?
we'd been in there about half an hour or 30 minutes an hour, and then it was the noise on the roof of the caravan was unbelievable.
Oh, God. Big finger post down there, look. Yeah, so it was just, you know, awful rain. And but we were inside and it was great. Yeah, we were wrapped up in fluffy blankets, weren't we? Sat there, got lovely and warm, you know. We'd got dinner to cook. It was good, you know, it was all okay. And then Friday was also forecast to be dreadful, but turned out actually to be quite nice. And we've managed to get the packs out upside down and dried them, you know, because the straps, because the main pack itself,
Just hang on.
yeah, the main pack itself is covered, but like all the straps and the waistband and, you know, it's all got very wet, didn't it? But we got all of that dried, got the boots dried. What else? I mean, we were just sort of well set up then for today.
Yeah.
Yeah. And today we're going to Trevallis Manor Farm. We've got 3 farm sites, then a bell tent, I think. That's the next few days. And I can't think beyond that.
Yeah.
So,
But only how many days left?
8.
8 days left.
8 days walking, people. Oh, God, scary. Anyway, that's enough for today, yeah?
Yeah.
You want to add anything?
No, all
No.
good.
We'll talk to you soon. We'll film as we go. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. last night. Now, Mick, how would you describe last night's rain?
Well, it's my two type fun, biblical.
Yeah. Oh my God, the rain. The rain and the wind, and we're in the tent, and the wind is driving the rain under the small gap that's, you know, around the outer of the tent. You know, it's flowing in. It's just, oh my good God. It was bloody awful. We've not had a deal of sleep, to be fair.
Yeah.
Mick less than me, because it was your side, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You were in the brunt of it, really.
Yeah.
But, geez Louise, as they say.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Here we are.
But here we are. And then it stopped. The rain stopped for an hour or more in the morning.
Perhaps two.
Yeah. The wind kept up, which dried the top of the tent. Fantastic. And we were able to get the bags packed, get walking, make a start. And then the rain came in again. And, you know, I mean, most of the morning. We had our first break in a little brick-built bus shelter because, you know...
And a mighty fine brick mill.
It was. It really was. We just sat, no bus to check, no buses on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So we sat in a bus shelter, got the kettle on, put the kettle on the, you know, concrete floor. It was just perfect, and had a break. And then it kind of cleared up. And then we're on the coast path. It's blowing a bloody hoover. Oh, it's a dog. Yeah, so people. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Not that way.
No.
Come on.
Rather lovely small dog. And we have a diversion here for a large puddle. Golf was on the left as well. We're going past a golf course. Oh, we're straight this way anyway, Nick, aren't we? Yeah. So, and we've just gone through a place we went. What? Oh, yeah. Okay. Golfers. Okay, we're back. Just had to take a short break. We were by a golf course, and he was about to do his, whatever it is, shot, drive, teeing off, whatever. Yeah. So, can't be disturbing, breaking the man's concentration. Yes, so we're off to Magor Farm site. I mean, last night it was, look, it was, what was it, Trevallis? Trevallis Manor Farm site.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic facilities. You know, lovely place. And the catering truck.
Yes.
There was a catering truck that did a veg bolty with an naan bread. Perfect.
Yeah.
Dinner sorted.
Yeah.
Sat in the tent eating that. But yeah, looking forward to pitching tonight because we're both shattered.
Yeah.
So I haven't got anything to add, I don't think. Mick, have you?
No, I mean, it was a great campsite last night, but we were very exposed to whatever was coming.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, didn't make for a great night,
No.
did it? No, sitting up having a conversation at 3 o'clock in the morning.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, enough.
Yeah.
We'll speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Well, good morning.
Morning.
We are on a rather lovely, narrow, little, slightly overgrown footpath on our way towards the coast path. And a place called, was it Gwithian?
Yeah. something like
Gwithian.
that, Yeah.
And the place before it that began with an R. Not a hope. Could you, Mick?
Well, I'd have to read it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember it.
It kind of looked Norwegian to me.
Yeah. And it was written in italics as well, which,
Yeah, it doesn't help.
on the map.
Yeah, there was, because this is a nature reserve, and we were about to take a track, weren't we? And
Yeah.
we saw this to the left, and it takes us all the way through to where we want to be to pick up the coast through a nature reserve. And I mean, really, it's been quite lovely, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Very sheltered too.
Yes, and it's going to be proper windy today. I'm slightly anxious about the coast because it's going to be proper windy today. But, you know, if it's too windy, we'll find alternatives. So we were at a place called, was it Magor?
Yes, something like that.
Yeah, farm site last night. And they advertise it as camping and caravanning how it used to be. Now, I mean, that toilet block, apart from the fact that they've clearly had double glazing put in, was straight out of the 50s. You know the toilets where you go, yeah, proper pull chains. Yeah, and
I had a low level foot.
oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I had full. I feel quite privileged now. I've still got this, excuse me, damn, lingering, damn cold. Hang on, we've just got to negotiate a rather large puddle. There we go. And tonight we're in a bigger site just outside St Ives. So it's sort of a 14, 15 mile day, slightly longer day today. And what are we adding from there, Mick? I mean, yesterday...
What the difference 24 hours?
Oh, good Lord, yes. The pitch last night, flat pitch, great facilities, really warm water. I mean, a fierce shower, really good.
Yeah.
Old, everything was old, but everything worked.
Yeah, everything was, functional.
Yeah, and quite a sheltered site, so even though it was windy, you could hear it in the trees above, couldn't you?
Yeah,
But and dry tent this morning,
yeah,
which is always a joy.
yeah.
Just generally, very good stop. And I mean, we both slept, made up for the night
We went to bed
before.
at 8:30, didn't we? And got
Yeah,
up
we
at
were in-
6:30.
Yeah, in bed at 8:30 and out at 6:30. I mean, I had to get out once, but I did have a couple of these bloody coffin do's, as you do. But hopefully I'm going to move past that today. I said to Mick yesterday, I was giving it yesterday. Today I'm not having it. Enough's enough. Fed up with it now. So, yes, so we get to St Ives today, just beyond St Ives. I think what date is it today? Is it Wednesday we get to Land's
The
End?
9th, is it today?
Yeah, so it's Wednesday we get to Land's End, so not tomorrow. But, and then we move on to Lizard, of course, where we will finish. I don't have anything to add today, Mick, do you?
No. I mean, I know you're not 100%, but other than that, we're doing good still.
Yeah. I mean, it's only a cold. It's it's an irritation more than anything. It's a bloody nuisance when the coughing wakes you up and stuff.
Yeah.
But it is just an irritation. I do feel very slightly spaced out, for which some people pay an awful lot of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we can live with that, I think.
Yeah.
And I've got nothing to add.
No,
And my voice is
good.
starting to go squeaky, so it's probably best that I say, goodbye here.
Yeah.
Let's get underneath this tree. Like I say, and then big puddle to negotiate. But this path generally has been really quite lovely. So
Yeah.
if we see anything, we'll film, won't we?
Yeah, we will.
And probably won't update YouTube now until we get home, which is not that far away.
Well, we could put a quick short up to say we're finished.
Yeah, we
That
could.
sort of-
Yeah.
We could put a quick short up to say that we got to Land's End.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how the time goes, but yeah. Anyway, bye people.
All right.
lovely, bright, sunny morning. Today is Thursday, I think. You know, they all kind of merge into one. We haven't spoken for a couple of days. Yesterday was sort of, well, the day before for a start. Let's start with why we didn't that day. It was a foul day weather-wise.
We've had a couple of stinkers to be honest.
Yeah. And we just didn't, you know. We barely took a photograph. We just, you know, it wasn't the weather for getting the phone out. It really wasn't. Yesterday, though, it was a lovely day, wasn't it? A spectacular day's walking. And a little bit emotional in that. And we should have videoed it, but, you know, I don't know why, but just the moment, whatever, we walked through Land's End, which, you know, just felt like...
Well, it was our moment, wasn't it?
It was our moment, yeah. Kind of not to be shared, I don't know. Yeah. Just very strange feelings, isn't it? Very, very odd emotions, and just that sense of achievement, and just, you know, we just stood and had a big hug and just. I mean, we're on, what did I say, 1460
miles,
like that, and we've got 40-ish to go to Lizard Point, where we'll stop. So we've got 2 more today and tomorrow is full days, and then we just left ourselves, was it 5 into Lizard, and then we're going to get to Redruth to get the train home, sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, how would you describe yesterday's feelings, Nick?
I don't know, just right, those sort of clear thoughts. It's all emotion.
That's a very good way of putting it. Yeah. You don't know what to think, and I mean, we are kind of proud of ourselves, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
You know, when all's said and done, we're a couple of old age pensioners, and we've walked for. It hasn't, no, but you know, you look around. And, yeah.
I'd still be proud if I was 20. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. So, anyway, today we are off to a place called Marazion, probably pronouncing it completely wrong. Some of these names down here really quite difficult, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we walk through Penzance, though, don't we, today?
Yeah.
But yeah, so a place called Marazion. That's today. And forecast for the next couple of days, thankfully, is good. Very, very windy yesterday, but lovely to have the photos, wasn't it, Mick, at Land's End, and you know, hopefully we'll get a couple of those posted, maybe on Facebook or whatever at some point. We probably won't update YouTube now until we get home. You know, I don't know that we have the time. It sounds silly, but it's like all consuming, isn't it? Yeah. You find you haven't got any time in your day. You get up
in a good way.
It is in a good way. Yeah, you're just busy. It's just, you know, it's a constant thing, unless we have those couple of rest days. But we're hoping to get to Lizard. We'll only have 5 or 6 miles to get into Lizard on whatever day it is, and then we get a bus to Redruth, where we've got an Airbnb. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of time there just to unwind slightly.
Yeah.
But anyway, not really a lot to add, other than to say glorious day this morning. Glorious day, and looks like being for the next couple of days, so it'll be lovely to end on that high.
Yeah, and a great campsite.
Oh, last night's fabulous sight. Yeah, and we got the food, Mick.
Oh, yeah, there was a catering truck there. And he was, you know, I think he got another half an hour or 3/4 of an hour.
Yeah.
So I went and got our dinner first, and
yeah. Little camp kitchen. We sat in the kitchen, you know, table and chairs, and ate dinner. Yeah, and then dealt with the tent. Oh, it's superb. Butternut squash and something or other curry.
Yeah.
Oh, just stunning. Yeah.
Chips with the skins on.
Yes. Very, very tasty. And all the better for not being expected, you know. For it just being, oh look, here's that bridleway coming in. We could have just carried on that. Coast path straight on. straight on. So I think we're just coast path now for the next couple of days, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, nothing to add, people. We'll video as we go. Hopefully there'll be a bit more than there was for the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, everybody.
Hi.
It is an absolutely glorious morning.
Yeah, it's a belter.
We got up really early because we've got a 20 miler today. And so far, you know, fingers crossed, the path has been really quite easy, hasn't it?
It's 20 mile path, definitely.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we
20
don't
miles
know.
of this we could deal with, but we don't know what's coming. So last night we stayed at Dove Meadows campsite in Marazion. What a great name for a place and villages.
Near St
Marazion.
Michael's Mount.
Yes. Just about opposite. I mean, as you turn, you can
Yeah,
see.
we're just hidden.
Oh, it's just hidden, yeah. I mean, we've been sort of seeing it as we've been going along this morning. Hang on, we've got a little narrow bit. I don't know what's occurring. Through the larch. Step up. There we go. And we're back. Here's Mick. Yeah, so this is our last big day. Tomorrow, if we get to where we would like to get to today, you know, if everything, all the stars align and all that malarkey, we should just have 5 miles into Lizard tomorrow, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're done. I mean, good grief, people. And that would give us 1,500.
Yeah, 1,500 miles. And we've topped 6 Everest.
Yes. Kevin, our good friend Kevin, has been doing stats for us as we've gone along and measuring our ascent against Everest.
You're a star, Kevin.
You are a star, Kevin. Thank you so much. Yeah, and he tells us we've topped 6 Everests, which is just incredible to me. You know, it's nearly 1,500 miles and that amount of climbing.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought it?
Yeah.
Anyway, folks, we'll video as we go. Going to say goodbye. We've got a lot to get on this morning.
Yeah.
So, all right, Mick, anything to add?
No, just, you know, it'd be nice to do what we want to do today.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll give us a great day tomorrow.
It really would.
Yeah.
It really would. All right, peeps. Speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. us at Lizard Point, 1,500 and change miles from when we started at the end of April. This is it, the southernmost part of Great Britain. We're here. Can you believe it? We're done. We're done.